What up, guys? CliffBeats, no script. Wait, hold on. CliffBeats, no script off the rip with the one and only
Your girl, Karen.
Karen. Sorry about that. I'm a little rusty. I'm suspended from YouTube. Well, we're suspended, I guess, technically, from YouTube right now. But we'll be back. So Patreon, eat your heart out. Eat your hearts out for the moment. But we will be on YouTube again soon. Now, there's a reason why we're checking out Eminem and Jay-Z Renegade. Now, this is Jay-Z's song Renegade. We're about to jump into, even though it's Christmas season, it's beef season. Are you ready?
It makes me nervous.
You ready for some battles?
Yeah, I guess so.
Now, I don't want to ruin it for you yet, but stay tuned. Like, subscribe. Show love to Jay-Z and Eminem. Even though there's some weird things going on with Jay-Z, I'm going to leave that alone for right now. I don't even know who I can trust when I listen to music anymore.
Tupac,
that's it. Karen said Tupac only. And I guess, and 50. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, so this is Renegade, and this is Renegade off of Jay-Z's album.
Okay.
This is 2001.
Okay. Ooh.
Okay, just keep that in mind, and I'm going to explain the timelines for the other.
2001. Do you know the month?
I'm sure I could find it. Why?
I'm just wondering. 2001 is an important year. And sometimes things,
Oh, I see what you're saying.
depending on the time of the year, it could be very different contexts playing.
Not going to have to deal with that.
Especially knowing Eminem, he really likes to go for the things that are current.
Well, here's the thing. It was a song already created by Eminem, and Royce the 5'9" was the main feature, but then he gave it to Jay-Z for his album, and Jay-Z did a verse on it, and they did the song.
Okay.
But it's Eminem's beat, everything.
Okay.
But it was supposed to be Eminem and Royce, but then Jay-Z ended up getting it. I
Okay.
can tell you it released in 2001. September 11th. Wait. So Jay-Z released the song Renegade on September 11, 2001.
Okay.
September 11th.
September 2000.
Yeah. All right. Anyways, guys, we're jumping into this long intro. Sorry about that. Here we go. Renegade featuring Jay-Z, Eminem. Hopefully the explicit version. Go like, go subscribe to the original artist. Got your listening ears on?
No.
All right. Too much smoke before
now
this. Let's
I
go.
do. Turn me up in the headphones.
Now I have to pause. I have to point something out too. First off, did you notice a little ring in your left ear really quick? It's the little things to the production like that Eminem sprinkles in that's magical. We do have to pause and talk a little bit more due to copyright issues with YouTube and how crazy they're getting. So we can't be sitting there.
I'm fine with that. Help me catch bars because I'm not going to be catching them.
Correct. Well, they get mad at me when I pause for you. They want you.
Well, I like this to be interactive between you and I. So I apologize, friends, if that's not what you like. I need that.
It's all right. We got this. Don't worry.
Motherfuckers say that I'm foolish. I only talk about Jews. Do you fools listen to music or do you just skim through it? See, I'm influenced by the ghetto you ruined. The same dude you gave nothing. I made something doing what I do through and through. And I give you the news with a twist is just his ghetto point of view. The renegade, you've been afraid. I penetrate pop culture, bring them a lot closer to the block where they pop toasters and they live with their moms. Got drop roasters from botch robberies. Niggas crotched over. Mommy's knocked up cause she wasn't watched over. Knocked down by some clown. When child support knock, no he's not around. Now how that sound till you jot it down? I bring you through the ghetto without riding round, hiding down, ducking strays from frustrated youth stuck in their ways. Just read a magazine that fucked up my day.
Ooh.
So
yeah, that last line was really marking. He probably did wake up and read a magazine today that effed up his day.
Yeah, I'm sure that is. But you're getting where what he's talking about in this verse, right? Talking about taking hip hop and bringing it to pop culture and making it socially acceptable, bringing the hood to middle America is what he's basically talking about, making them more aware of what's going on.
Yeah.
Strays from frustrated youth stuck in their ways. Just read a magazine that fucked up my day. How you rate music that thugs with nothing relate to it? I help them see they way through it, not you. Can't step in my pants, can't walk in my shoes. Bet everything you worth, you lose your tie and your shirt.
Ooh.
It's everything you worth. You lose your tie and your shirt.
Oh.
How'd you feel about those bars?
That was pretty good.
That's
I
pretty
liked,
good.
yeah. I like the delivery. I'm always going to mention delivery because that's important to me in how I'm able to hear things. It's like that smooth, the punches are coming in. It allows me to catch the lines, and almost after everyone, I'm going, ooh, ooh, you know.
Sounds like Karen when she gets out of bed. Ooh, my back. I'm just kidding. Yeah, it was a nasty verse. I want you to pay attention to the whole song as a whole, though, and let me know what you think at the end. Here we go.
Great music that thugs with nothing relate to it. I help them see they way through it, not you. Can't step in my pants, can't walk in my shoes. Bet everything you worth, you lose your tie and your shirt.
Since I'm in a position to talk to these kids and they listen, I ain't no politician, but I kick it with them a minute. Cause see, they call me a menace. And if the shoe fits, I wear it. But if it don't, then y'all will swallow the truth, grin and bear it. Now who's the king of these rude, ludicrous, lucrative lyrics? Who could inherit the title? Put the youth in hysterics, using his music to steer it, sharing his views and his merits. But there's a huge interference. They're saying you shouldn't hear it. Maybe it's hatred I spew. Maybe it's food for the spirit. Maybe it's beautiful music I made for you to just cherish. But I'm debated, disputed, hated, and viewed in America as a motherfucking drug addict. Like you didn't experiment, nah.
Ooh, you just called everybody out.
But did you catch the beginning though? The lucrative lyrics. Who could inherit the
Yes.
title? Put the youth in hysterics.
Yes.
So it's that multi going internal, external, internal, external. He keeps carrying out that multi-syllabic scheme. If you bring it back, he says. So we've done a few Eminem reactions, and she's got to see how America and people really came after Eminem. So he's saying, "Baby, it's just beautiful." You see where he's going with this, right?
Some of it is also him saying like, you're just so mad at it that you're not even seeing it as art. You're not recognizing the beautiful parts of it. I'm bearing my soul, you know? And like, I think that that's a little bit of what I'm getting out of this.
There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah. Tell the people. Let's go.
Merits, but there's a huge interference. They're saying you shouldn't hear it. Maybe it's hatred I spew. Maybe it's food for the spirit. Maybe it's beautiful music I made for you to just cherish. But I'm debated, disputed, hated, and viewed in America as a motherfucking drug addict. Like you didn't experiment, nah. That's when you start to stare at who's in the mirror and see yourself as a kid again. And you get embarrassed, then I got nothing to do but make you look stupid as parents. You fucking do good. It's too bad you couldn't do good at marriage. And do you have any clue what I had to do to get here? I don't think you do, so stay tuned and keep your ears glued to the stereo, cause here we go. He's chicken, and I'm the sinister Mr. Kiss my ass is just a renegade. Never been afraid to say what's on my mind at any given time of day, cause I'm a renegade. Never been afraid to talk about anything.
Delivery. Because again, he's like mocking you. He's like, I'm a renegade. Like like he's clowning everybody who sees him like this. Oh, that's how you see me. You know, it's I like that. It's intended to create an emotion out of you, make you feel like kind of dumb.
I really like at the end of that verse, like Eminem was just riding the beat. I mean, his voice was the percussion. His voice became the beat. That's what you're sitting there bobbing your head to.
Yeah, you're right.
That's what you're listening to. Yeah. And he's just so good at doing that, man. And at the end right there, and he's like, you fucking do good. It's too bad you couldn't do good at marriage. Like, you wonder why these kids are fucked up today. You know?
Yeah.
Like you didn't experiment. Like, don't come at me like I'm some bad guy when we know damn well you probably did something a lot worse or the same as me.
Right.
He's like, I'm just an entertainer.
But I appreciate that right after that he says, and now you gotta sit there and look in the mirror because I am you. You know, like we are the same people. We make mistakes. We are all human. And like I said, you probably experimented, so did I. Why do you get to criticize me for it? Just because I'm in the public eye?
Yeah.
Let's turn this around.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, he had some crazy ass songs, but you haven't heard a lot of them yet because we've done a lot of highlights from the albums. So we haven't gone underground. But still, like he said, maybe it's beautiful music I made for you to just cherish. But because people didn't give him a chance, the people would just listen to some of the shock value stuff. It's happens with today's like news and stuff. People pay attention to headlines or little clips. They're not watching the full 1 hour video, 3 hour videos. and stuff like that. Why'd you do that?
Because you're talking about me. I didn't give him a chance. I heard the stuff that
Oh.
was shock value, and I like ducked under the covers. I can't handle this. You
I
know
didn't
what I
think
mean?
about that. I'm sorry. I
So,
was.
I mean, it's fine. It's totally okay because I mean, I was a kid. I was not ready for that kind of thing. And maybe my parents did the opposite and they were like, this is just not the right thing. And in a lot of ways, I took on a lot of that too. I was like, I'm not ready for this kind of emotion. So
Yeah.
I took a beat from it. But now, you know, giving it a shot, I'm recognizing how much of it was just him having emotions, putting it out there and letting the world go through it with him.
Yeah. Yeah. And you're gonna see more of it right now. You ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's go.
But how do you feel about the Jay-Z and Eminem collab? They're known as two of the GOATs, two of the best of all time.
It's interesting to hear them together, honestly.
All right. I want to know your final thoughts at the end.
All right. Who's coming up next?
You always trying to jump the gun. That's hilarious. I said, we got something we got to check out later. She was like, what's it about? I was like, I'm not telling you anything. This was like 11 o'clock this morning.
I've been afraid to talk about anything. Renegade.
Never been afraid to say what's on my mind at any given time of day, cause I'm a renegade. Never been afraid to holler about anything. I had to hustle, my back to the wall, ashy knuckles, pockets filled with a lot of lint, not a cent, got a vent, lot of innocent lives lost on the project bench. What you hollering? Gotta pay rent, bring dollars in. By the bodega, iron under my coat, feeling braver. Do-rag, rapping my waves up, pockets full of hope. Do not step in me, I'm awkward. I box lefty or often. My pops left me an orphan. My mama wasn't home. Could not stress to me, I wasn't grown. Especially on nights I brought something home to quiet the stomach rumblings. My demeanor, 30 years my senior. My childhood didn't mean much. Only raising green up. Raising my fingers to critics. Raising my head to the sky. Big, I did it multi before I died. No lie, just know I chose my own fate. I drove by the fork in the road and went straight.
See, I'm a poet.
Ooh,
I took my own path, bitches.
created it.
Yeah, I got a lot of jokes right now, but I'm going to stay away from it until these allegations are true or not,
You don't
because
know.
Jay-Z is still one of my favorites.
That was a hot verse. I have to say that. That was good.
Jay-Z, I felt definitely stepped it up on that one.
Yeah, the scent in the pocket, the lint in
Yeah.
the pockets, and then he comes back and he said hope in the pocket when he comes back
Yeah.
afterward.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, she's catching on to these little pockets. She's catching on
I'm
to the
telling you, the
schemes. There we
slower
go.
delivery helps me pick up
Yeah.
more things. When it's fast, I'm like,
I just like that line when he says, I had to hustle, my back to the wall, ashy knuckles, pockets
Ashy
filled with a lot of
knuckles.
lint, not a cent, got a vent, a lot of innocent lives lost on that project bench. Like, so much, he's saying so much street that people aren't used to, and he's trying to bring that to middle America because Eminem was able to tap into that market that hip hop really couldn't get into. They could relate, a few could if you were like urban areas like big cities like Chicago, New York, stuff like that. But when it came to actual middle America, it wasn't clicking that way. But then when Eminem came onto the scene, people don't like this, but it made people who were from India, China, Asia, all South America, Canada, everyone felt like, oh, he can rap, I can rap too. It's now other people are being accepted. There were the Beastie Boys and Vanilla Ice and Mark Wahlberg before that, but the Beastie Boys they got the recognition, but no one else was really taking seriously.
mhm.
And so Eminem was really the only one that was taken serious. But you see how much flack he even catches today.
But he's also like, you can't really debate the genre. I mean, he's always rapped.
Yes.
Even in the songs where he's kind of singing, like with Haley a little bit,
Yeah.
they're still rapping.
Yeah. I mean, you think about every rapper.
But I
Every
guess
rapper has a song where they
Beastie
kind of
Boys
step.
kind of do the same thing too.
Totally different style, but
But it is a very different style.
yeah, it was also a different era. But yeah, I'm just saying the Beastie Boys and M were probably like the two, that got respect, that group, and then Eminem. Got the full respect. Some people still like Ice Ice Baby's a hot song. Can't deny that, but it was very pop, and people would say culture appropriation. I could see that easily, but I don't know, like sweat coming out your pores. Like it just sounds so deadly. Like it just sounds so fucking off to my ear. I can't listen to it. Anyways, let's go.
Know I chose my own fate. I drove by the fork in the road.
Now you said Jay-Z picked it up, right?
Oh, there's more. Yeah.
Here we go.
Then went
See,
straight.
I'm a poet to some, a regular modern day Shakespeare. Jesus Christ, the king of these latter day saints here. To shatter the picture in which of that as they paint me as a monger of hate and Satan, a scatterbrained atheist. But that ain't the case. See, it's a matter of taste. We as the people decide if shade is as bad as they say he is. Or is he the latter, a gateway to escape? Me, the scapegoat. They can be mad at today. See, it's as easy as cake. Simple as whistling Dixie. While I'm waving the pistol at 60 Christians against me. Go to war with the Mormons.
Was that
take
you
a bath with the
whistling?
cat.
What?
Was that you whistling, or did that come from my headphones?
That was him.
That was incredible.
That's his ad libs. Yeah.
Okay. I really thought that was you.
No, you wouldn't be able to hear me, but these
Threw me
noise
off. I was
canceling.
like, hold on. How'd you just do that?
No, but just pay attention to his subject matter right here. Is just
Sorry, I got distracted by
You're
the very
cool.
beautiful whistle.
a
I can't do
beautiful
that.
whistle. Let's go.
They can be mad at today. See, it's as easy as cake. Simple as whistling Dixie. While I'm waving the pistol at 60
See, simple as whistling
Whistling
Dixie.
Dixie.
So he starts whistling it. Yeah.
today. See, it's as easy as cake. Simple as whistling Dixie. While I'm waving the pistol at 60 Christians against me. Go to war with the Mormons. Take a bath with the Catholics in holy water. No wonder they try to hold me under longer. I'm a motherfucking spiteful, delightful, eyeful, the new Ice Cube. Motherfuckers hate to like you. What did I do? I'm just a kid from the gutter making his butter off these bloodsuckers. Cause I'm a motherfucking renegade. Never been afraid to say what's on my mind at any given time of day. Cause I'm a renegade. Never been afraid to talk about anything. Anything.
So how'd you feel about M's verse?
I feel like there's a level of like matching each other at this point. Like there's not an overtake yet, but it's definitely like, hold on. You're not going to get the leg up on me.
Yeah, I mean, let's put it like this. This is for Jay-Z's record. So don't
Right.
get it. It's for his album. Eminem's just a feature. But Eminem
Okay.
has been known to show out, but you could tell that they made a great song together. But there's always been a big debate of who outshined who. But let's finish this song up, and I want to talk about that. And let's hear
Oh,
some
I
shit.
just got tripped up because it says featuring Jay-Z on the thing, and it was Eminem. It looks like it's an Eminem CD.
Nah, I don't know what this is. This is
Right,
just
so that's
someone's
well, when you
thumbnail.
just said that it was a feature, then it kind of put into perspective what I'm hearing a little bit
Yes.
more,
So it was on Jay-Z's
because
album.
there's no overtake yet,
There wasn't supposed. Yeah, Eminem wasn't supposed to do that to
Right.
Jay-Z. Yeah,
not on my own album.
but I mean, hold on. Let's talk about it at the end of the song.
Renegade. Never been afraid to say what's on my mind at any given time of day. Cause I'm a renegade. Never been afraid to holler about anything. Anything. Renegade.
Never been afraid to say what's on my mind at any given time of day. Cause I'm a renegade. Never been afraid to talk about anything.
Anything. Renegade. Never been afraid to say what's on my mind at any given time of day. Cause I'm a renegade. Never been afraid to holler about anything. Anything.
That's a chorus.
Hold on, you hear it?
It's gonna be in my head.
Hold on. You hear the Eminem beat? Like, just listen to the familiar sounds you're used to hearing from his albums. Just listen. Give it a second. Watch. A lot of violins, cellos.
I love that. Oh,
This is where you used to just get down. You'd be rapping over this in someone's car for about 30 seconds. You just keep rewinding that part for someone to rap over.
wish I had been a fly on the wall
What?
or in that car.
Oh, back in the old freestyling
Yeah,
days.
yeah, 100%.
I don't think you want to be sitting in a car with 6 dudes rapping. So overall opinion on the song, what'd you think about it?
I thought it was good. It definitely feels like a introduction song. Like maybe it is what they said, bringing the hood to mainstream or whatever, making it pop. So it feels very much like not shock value, but it is still very real. You're getting real lyrics, you're getting a real subject matter, and there's nothing I don't know, it doesn't feel like an overly woom woom song, but it's still so good.
Here's the thing too, is like when this song dropped, everyone was like, "Holy shit, we got Jay-Z and Eminem on the song," and they
Yeah.
lived up to the hype.
It is very good.
But here's the thing, though. This was 2001. We've been desensitized to Jay-Z and Eminem over
Yeah.
the last 20
100%.
years, you know. So when this first came out, everyone was just like, "Holy shit!" Now, if you wanted to say, okay, because remember, and hip hop's always competitive, and people did pit Jay-Z against Eminem on this song, who out rhymed too. Jay-Z was known as the best until Eminem came along, and then all of a sudden they get on a song, and everyone's like, "What the fuck just happened here?" But how did you feel about it?
Like I said, I didn't feel like they overtook one another. What I like about Eminem's verses is they're true to him. You know, he raps about what's real to him and the what he's going through in the world, dealing with being a rapper and having rough lyrics and not being accepted, quote unquote. But then there's the opposite side where you have Jay-Z and he's talking about what's real to him, and it's like hustling, being like damn near broke, seeing friends and family members and acquaintances die, like,
Yeah.
so it's like, to me, I'm not looking at it, I'm just hearing perspectives. I'm not trying to hear a battle.
No,
But
no, and it
I
is.
would say what connects more for me in this one is Jay-Z for sure. I don't know why. I know you don't probably are not gonna like it,
I,
but that is, to me, like the delivery. I don't know, because then the Renegade part, I really like it. I'm going back and forth here.
I respect it. I mean, there's a lot of debates here. Some people say Jay-Z, but a lot of people say Eminem washed Jay-Z on his own record. And that's just if you're a
When you're
lyricist.
thinking of technicality, probably.
Yes, when you're thinking of from like a lyricist point of view, people say Eminem washed him. I've always said, look, I think they made a great song together. That's always everyone always. Who do you think won? I go, they made a great song. But if you really had to sit there and pull each verse out, the first verse, Jay-Z almost sounds off beat. He sounds a little weird with the beat. But then, like the second verse, like Karen says, it sounds better. I had to hustle, my back to the wall,
Yeah.
ashy knuckles. Like he adapted to those pockets.
It gets
Not
better.
a vent, not a cent. Got it. Then he started getting into that pocket. But the first verse, I didn't personally feel. But Eminem was like, who's the king of these rude, ludicrous, like, who can inherit the title? Put the youth in hysterics. Like the way he was able to just put these words together and get this message across was insane, because he's using the same word over the same sound syllable over and over again.
And you do make a good point that there's like Jay-Z's verse, the first one, good. Second verse, better. There's an improvement. Whereas like there isn't necessarily that much of an improvement in Eminem's. It feels consistent. Like they're both excellent verses.
Yeah, and the way Eminem caps it off at the end, like no Catholics and holy water. No wonder they try to hold me under longer. I'm the motherfucking spiteful, delightful, the new Ice Cube. Motherfuckers hate to
Goes
like
back
you.
to shock value.
What did I do? I'm just a kid from the gutter. So he acknowledges it. I'm just a kid from the gutter making his money off these bloodsuckers because I'm a motherfucking. So he just leans into it like, okay, if the shoe fits, I'll wear it. But if it don't, then y'all swallow the truth, grin, and bear it. He said that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I don't know, man. But the song altogether is fire. But again, there was a reason I wanted to do this.
Uh-oh.
So Patreon family, enjoy this before YouTube. If we ever make it back to YouTube, we're putting it into the
Ether.
universe. We're gonna make it back to YouTube.
Yes, we are.
But we're gonna jump into some battles right now. It's battle time because I'm in battling mode. Are you ready?
Oh,
Are you ready?
I guess so.
Oh my!
I better
God.
get ready.
She just turned.
I was not ready for a fight, but okay.
She was Minnesota, and she was like, "Oh, I guess so, there." Okay, there, Marge. Okay, we're gonna jump into the next one, guys. Do me a favor: go like, go subscribe. Please show love to the original artists Eminem and Jay-Z. That is the most important part of this video, and we love to have you too. If you want to follow us for the battles, hit that subscribe button. Comment down below. We did speak a little bit more during this one. We have to, just with copyright stuff, but I'll still try to mitigate as much as I can so we don't ramble too much. But I love you guys. Stay safe, and it's on to the next one. Shoot me a message if you ever need me. My Instagram's linked in the description down below. I'm always here for you guys. We wouldn't have a channel if it wasn't for you. So thank you so much, and thank you to Karen for stepping in, always checking out some new content that she missed out on. So from what I understand, there's some 8 Mile video, 8 Mile battle she needs to still see too. So we'll talk about that later. But right now we got battles. You anything else you want to add?
No, I just need answers.
Okay. All right, Sway. I don't have the answer, Sway. All right, we love you guys. Stay safe. Follow us to the next one. Thank you so much.
Peace out.
All right, we love you guys. Peace. This microphone's all in my way. I'm about to karate chop it.
Me too.
You
I
don't
keep
like
looking at it like, hey.
Hopefully it sounds better for you guys.